Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
깜짝이야, 씨.
Oh, useful.
싱가포르로
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
넷모를 잡아야 하는 건 가라라라라.
This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said. Sad loss. Suppose it came from somewhere upriver. River found its source.
오. 헤이 헤이. 살살해 살살해. 살살해 살살해.
Here we go again. Those mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
확률.
That's got their attention.
어른이구나. 해보자는 거야?
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
프레임은 뭐야? 저 프레임은 뭐야?
Figurine. You look fierce for such a little thing.
유적 프레임.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dip? Looks like a control center. What happened? I should be able to shut this place down from here. The lock positions. Helpful. And
누구야?
there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again. Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. That Oseram must have forced his way through here.
I've become trapped somehow! Avoid the floor, just please to hear another person stomping about in here. This blasted door is stuck!
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. what are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mum brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself. My mother, just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
가자.
So, we need to replace...
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
With waters, no way I'd be able to swim.
자, 뭐부터 해야 되냐? 어?
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the...
닥쳐.
Of stagnant water. Charming.
오.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and
시끄러.
give it a spin.
on it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are. Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
그 좋고요.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate. A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go and no further.
뛰어 뛰어 이 새끼야 뛰어.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. Might find a way up.
오. 이거 것 같고. 이야.
Current's too strong. I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks.
뭐야? 맞았나? 어디로 가야 한다? 이쪽인가? 여기 아니죠. 차에 어떤 길이구나. 점프해서 여기 가는 건 맞는 거 같아.
Nice.
오케이.
Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
여기 프레임 드랍이 왜 이렇게 심해? 여기 와서 여기까지 왔는데 또 어디로 가지? 아, 저 사다리가 있었구나. 이거 못 봤지?
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve. 1,000 little problems to solve. And using minute and enjoy factors. My father used to say, don't make the delve harder than it is. The best delve is done half the time and take the cake by it to putter out.
Uh-huh, Gildan.
오씨, 놀래.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working.
짱나게 하지 마.
Thing's too heavy. Glance behind you,
뒤진다.
would you? See anything big and broken?
무게추가 어딨어, 이 새끼야. 이 새끼, 이거.
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now. Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher. For that.
아무것도 아닌데?
Going down. Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it. Let's see another one of those mad leaps.
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Stay out of the way.
Tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
어우. 야, 야, 야. 프레임 드라이브 왜 이렇게 심해?
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. Never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Can my focus show me anything? Sure are a lot of valves. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
That's not quite right.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan. This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness. Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that's what Kim to do.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
이렇게
It stinks down here.
You smell that? Smells like a forged side morning in a claim.
Looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gildan.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room,
시기에 문이 보일 건 뭐지? 냉동. 이렇게 분해지고.
I can't wait, I can't wait!
그래 시끄러. 있어.
Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand Just like Mom and I used to.
오케이. 왼쪽, 위,
What?
아래.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
보면 몰라 이 쌍놈의 새끼야. 하여튼 찔박 새끼.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you lost your mind, pickling the empty air like that.
Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
능력전지? 그 전지가 아니었구나.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's mine.
몇 세기 때린.
A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look. Sounds getting louder.
녹상에 여기 있어? 아이씨. 이 녀석이 언제 먹어? 다 팔았는데, 씨.
She wasn't kidding about the sound.
뭐야, 잘못 눌렀다.
Makes this a little easier. Must be the entrance to this den.
씨, 뒤질 뻔. 아, 오이씨.
You look
야,
happy.
미쳤냐?
Again?
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
드라마야, 드라마? 얘는 좀 듣기 싫거든?
Very cold. I get it.
뒤야. 뒤야, 뒤야, 뒤야. 빨리 뛰어! 다 왔어. 나이스 모닥, 모닥. 씨, 도대체 어딨어, 이 새끼야.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another. Giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
좋아. 진.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
뭐가 도움이 됐네.
Another marker. Good. Better go back. After I grab this loot.
그럴까, 잡수.
Okay, that way then. Not this way. Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up.
오호.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here. This isn't the way out. Some gear though.
하나?
On we go. Hopefully out of this cave.
오, 깜짝이야, 씨. 예. 아이씨. 안 돼. 아, 스토커 개쎄네. 아이씨. 아, 저길 어떻게 올라가냐. 응? 어디로 가는 거지?
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
맞는 길이야?
What's this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before it can cross. Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. There's the way up.
이건 뭐야?
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
오, 쉣! 아, 진짜 너무하네. 아! 짠. 아, 길어. 와, 진짜. 다 왔나? 다 왔나? 이게 뭐지? 베이모스인가?
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here.
곰 같은데?
And I think is friendly.
왜 자꾸 에이씨. 자, 한번 하시고.
Almost feels like sunburn. Gonna have trouble reaching the tower until the light is on.
프로스트도.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
오. 개 무서워.
Scary new machine down.
야,
Now back
씨.
to finding the
실화냐?
which means I've got to climb.
파템은 아니지. 쓰레기. 쓰레기 새끼야. 설마 파템은 아니지. 와.
This is where it ends.
이렇게 15바다. 아. 보스급 잡았는데, 씨.
There.
망겜. 설마 얘 때문에 주술사 못 가고 있던 건 아니지? 아니길 바래. 어디까지 숨어 있는 거야, 이 새끼. 뭐하냐? 아, 멀리도 있다 모르겠어.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue glue. It's worthless. I can see why it's worth a lot.
세 개를 주셔야지.
Probably going to need it. Naltuk said
아,
when we
멀리서 보던 게 이거였구나. 그러면.
into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Ore is inside.
죽어 있는 건 아니겠지? Fire break.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
내가 열고 들어오는 거야? Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. 여기가 긴 맞아.
Something.
아, 또
Supposed to
퀴즈야?
these lights.
아, 퀴즈 엄청 좋아하네, 이 새끼.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
어디로 보내야 되는데?
All right, let's see if the door's open.
네, 기다려. 먹을 게 없어. 왜 만들어 놓은 거야? 씨. 아니 어떻게 들어가냐 얘는? 되게 신기해.
fresh air ahead.
야, 너 어딨어? 아. 너 어디까지 올라간 거야?
Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
씨.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
어디? 아, 프레임들을 왜 이렇게 작아?
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
야, 마지막 문인가? 죽어있을 것 같은데. 아니겠지? 여기까지 와 있는데. 여기까지 왔는데 죽어있거나 그러지 마라. 그치?
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds?
아,
I can't help you if you won't speak.
뭐라는 거야, 이 새끼들아.
Whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
사람만을 몰라. 어떻게 안 보이는 거지?
But I'll bet the goal's the
아,
same. Get the light back to the source.
자, 일단은 이쪽으로 쏘고 있으니까 뭐야?
Auxiliary channel recovered.
Good.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded.
어떻게 했는데?
Is someone there? Orea? Orea, I need you. No, I will not submit. Orea, the daemon is forced me. Orea,
땡겨.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain the
Revelation.
spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
I was wondering if you knew anything about a man named Silence. I think he's Banuk, or at least he looks that way.
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
The Conclave?
A gathering of honored
장난 아니야?
chiefs in Banor. Silence is not to be discussed outside that circle.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
허허, 역시
You seem to
꽂을 수가
have a
없네.
history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. Wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
About silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
About silence?
I've told you all I can.
예.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again.
5년 동안 이 짓거리 하고 싶던 거?
What kept you from the spirit after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, you and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
돌아가자.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one.
무슨 소리?
It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
무기 홈슬레잉어
figure of some strange animal.
여러분이야. 가르쳐. 뭐야? 스톤 슬레이. 일단 떼어놓고 들어가자 가지고 오. 멋있어. 세클리.
Said to find her friend, the rock painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
Your song has kept me company in your absence.
모닥불이 어딨더라?
Aloy.
Hey, no.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, What's the story with these three?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap moth fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
The Banuk of Song's Edge are our own, and we deserve